MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now a moment here for the Indians' starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Michael Pineda will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Michael Pineda. A lot of people in baseball have wondered, when is this guy going to finally put it together? Powerhouse fastball with sink, 96 to 98. His best pitch, probably the hard slider. The key for him, throwing strikes early.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Francisco Lindor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
In the second spot, the left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He carries a .345 batting average. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Edwin Encarnacion now. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. Up around the face.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-0 pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
First baseman number 17, Yonder Alonso.
Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ramirez over at second. Encarnacion on at first with 2 down. Oh, 2 to Alonso.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. Back after this on MLB Network. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Carlos Carrasco gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, Carlos Carrasco, power arm, big-time slider, great velocity, 94 to 96 miles an hour, but the powerhouse slider is his signature pitch. Has a changeup, but if he has that good slider, he could be really, really tough to hit.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let me tell you about first baseman Yonder Alonso. The bat plays, we get it. He's there for offense. But don't sleep on the defense as well. He's battled his injuries, but he's out there going to the post, making picks and bailing out his boys in the infield.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. There's a strike. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall coasts under it. One down.
Batting second,
So striding in, Eddie Rosario.
Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Chisenhall ranging back. Gone! A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. His first homer here in the series as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Carrasco pauses. 1-0 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Mejia has it, and that ends the inning. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. In now for Cleveland, Lonnie Chisenhall step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. And he finds his spot there, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-2. And it's fouled away.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. He'll get it into second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He carries a .421 batting average. He's taken him deep once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Chisenhall leads off second with nobody out. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. He swings and lines it to left. Blackman is there. Let's see if they try it. The tag from Ramos, but it's not in time. Safe at the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
At the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 1-0. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Ready now, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Missed with a slider. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Line towards center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, diving stop by Alonso. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
First offering on its way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Buxton on at first. Nobody out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. And a full count now. 3-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Payoff pitch one more time. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Another one sent foul. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Batting 8, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
From the belt, the pitch. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Another 0-2 coming.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Zimmer. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
The next twin up, Charlie Blackmon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Two men are on with two men out. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up now, Michael Brantley, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Line drive to center field. Buxton is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He was plunked with the pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0. Taken, strike one on the inside corner. Two and one to Jose Ramirez. The 2-1 home. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. Here now the 2-2. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now batting, Edwin Encarnacion. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Ramirez, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 3-1. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Standing in, Yonder Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. First and second now, one man out. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. From the stretch. Cut fastball misses 2-2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. No balls and a strike to count. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Ball and 2 strikes.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eddie Rosario.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Rosario, a 27-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Chisenhall going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series, and it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Comes set, and the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And he misses there. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
But designated hitter, Chris.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. One out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. He's a heater in there for a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A wave and a miss.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
1 ball. 2 straight.
The 1-2 is a low changeup that's laid off. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. And he takes strike 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. Ready with another 0-2. There goes Buxton. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. But not before the Twins get 1, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Minneapolis. Minnesota's out in front 3-1. Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. A base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Now in the box, Francisco Mejia. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Brian Dozier now. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for Minnesota, catcher Wilson.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Three and one. On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a liner, but foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Carrasco pauses. Here's the 1-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Buxton moving in. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Standing in, Michael Brantley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Yeah, this one's for Moustakas at third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Blackman. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. Twins are out in front, 3-1. Here's Charlie Blackman now, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now the pitch. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 0-2 home. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Ramirez into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Here now the 2-2. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. solo shot here to straightaway right field. Its second home run of the series as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Right fielder number 20, Eddie Rosario.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Comes set with the 0-1. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 23, Miguel.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Brantley is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Carrasco pauses. Here he comes 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
0-2, here it comes. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. But the Twins add on thanks to this solo shot. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this one is gone. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Irvin Santana takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Number 54, Irvin Santana.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Hit well again down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Blackmon on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. And is the second baseman Jason Kipnis. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He has 7 hits in 26 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Line drive to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Blackmon going back. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Blackmon looking up. Gone! Back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot here for Bradley Zimmer. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 6-4. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He has 7 hits in 16 tries. Still only 1 out in the inning. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-0. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Brantley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He comes in with 16 base hits in 57 at-bats. On top of that, he has 7 RBIs. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Indians 6 and the Twins 4. Blake Parker enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Leading off for the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis is there, and that's the first out.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Fouled off. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Mano a mano with Blake Parker. He's really struggled 0 for 10. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Misses down below the knees.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 6-4. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Sean Doolittle is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit at third. Fielded by Moustakas. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton moves over, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They still lead it 6-4. Trevor Rosenthal gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Charlie Blackmon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Zimmer. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Score remains steady at 6-4. Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
57, Ryan Presley.
Francisco Mejia will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder, number 4.
Bradley Zimmer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batting, shortstop,
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're up 6-4. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Stepping into the box, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rosario.
First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
First baseman, number 23.
Now at the plate, Miguel Sano. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He brings a 4 for 12 line. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Byron Buxton. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Missed with a slider. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it here 6-4. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball on MLB Network. Miguel Almonte enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Michael Brantley.
Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And he takes a called strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Blackman. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a play. He's got it one away.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman,
striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 7-4. Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Yonder Alonso. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's the Indians 7 and the Twins 4. Wade Davis is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Wade Davis.
Up next for Minnesota, Mike Moustakas. He went down on strikes last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one just missed outside. Strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch, and it's fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Mejia is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 40.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 2 for 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And with no help there from Clyde Washington, the count is 3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Charlie Blackmon. He went deep back in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Ramos is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down, and he looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, but this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
(7-5) tonight's final. Cleveland take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Carlos Carrasco earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final.